I think we fully support Indonesia's stance that every energy source and every technology needs to be utilized in order to achieve our ambitious goals, paying due attention to the different circumstances of each country.
Halo pemirsa, Anda menyaksikan International Corner Antara bersama saya Gracia Simanjuntak. Saat ini saya masih bersama dengan Duta Besar Jepang untuk Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Kanasugi Kenji. Mr. Ambassador, we're still talking about the Indonesia's G20 presidency, but specifically on three prioritized issues: inclusive global health architecture, the first prioritized issue. In your opinion, what is the common view that needs to be generated and achieved from this G20 forum regarding the handling of current and future pandemics, and especially those that can be brought as a mandate for the World Health Organization, WHO?
Well, I think what transpired during this COVID-19 pandemic is that we need to secure more equal and fair distribution of vaccines around the world. And also we need to enhance preparedness and response for the future pandemics. And in order to do so, I think, as you rightly pointed out, reform of WHO, World Health Organization, is very, very critical. And we need to make the WHO more effective international organization. And that's really the core things we need to talk about during the G20 process.
How do you think it can be more effective?
Well, it's really premature to say, but once again, how we can distribute vaccine more equally and fairly globally, and also enhancing preparedness and response. They are the really necessary elements in achieving WHO reform.
Okay, regarding the issue of digital transformation, the second prioritized issue, how important do you see this issue, and what are Japan's main concerns about digital transformation? It is said that through the use of digital technology, Japan is rapidly advancing digital transformation that is human-centered.
Well, digital transformation is really one of the most important vehicles for future economic development, particularly after this COVID-19 pandemic. A lot of people are working from home, and delivery service is rapidly advancing. So I think digital transformation is really the important area. That said, we would like to focus on what we call DFFT, Data Free Flow with Trust, which we started to promote during the course of the G20 summit in Osaka, 2019. That means that we need to secure free data flow, but at the same time paying due attention to privacy, security, and intellectual property rights. Without these elements, data-free flow cannot be realized in a secured manner. So I think the FFT, to realize this concept during the course of the G20 is one of the important areas and the priority area for Japan.
All right, on that, regarding or for the issue of energy transition, what input can that Japan can offer to Indonesia and the G20 forum regarding this issue, the energy transition? We know Japan has set an ambitious target for renewable energy. So, how?
I think in the case of Japan, we tried to achieve carbon neutral by 2050, and in the case of Indonesia, 2060. I think we fully support Indonesia's stance that every energy source and every technology needs to be utilized in order to achieve our ambitious goals, paying due attention to the different circumstances of each country. And we need to strike a good balance among a stable supply, energy efficiency, and also environmental adaptabilities. Both Japan and Indonesia are on the same boat in a way. because we are archipelagic countries, and we cannot connect our power grid with outside. And also, both Japan and Indonesia are heavily dependent on fossil fuel source. So, of course, it's very important for us to develop renewable energies. But at the same time, we need to make the best use of the existing source of energy by adapting so-called co-firing with biomass, biomass, ammonia, hydrogen, and also what we call CCUS technology, carbon dioxide capture, utilization, storage, so that we can reduce or make, achieve carbon neutral by that target date.
How is it progressing?
Well, I think we need to achieve some kind of disruptive technologies, be that coal-firing or CCUS technologies. But I think we are making steady progress, and again, both Japan and Indonesia are on the same boat, but we are moving to the right direction.
Last but not least, Mr. Ambassador Kenji, what concrete results do you expect from Indonesia's G20 presidency?
G20 process under Indonesia's presidency is still underway, so it's rather too premature to talk about what kind of concrete result will come out. But as I said, we need to make inroads into all these three priority areas and project a brighter prospect into the future. That's very important. And also, no single presidency can achieve everything. So making some kind of achievement and pass the baton to the next presidency, India, in an appropriate way. That's what all our G20 presidency countries have been doing, and I'm sure that Indonesia can do it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Ambassador. We'll see you back in the third segment.
Sure.
Demikian pemirsa, pembincangan saya dengan Duta Besar Jepang untuk Indonesia, His Excellency Mr. Kanasugi Kenji. Terima kasih telah menyaksikan International Corner Antara. Sampai jumpa di segmen berikutnya.